Oh wait, I got highlights. That up. Here. Oh yeah. What up? What up though? Officially in it to win it. We're locked in. Just getting a moment. Very relaxed today, but we still stream. We still streaming. All right. All right, all right, all right. What's good, my people? Been a while? Not really. But yeah, decided to stream. I was gonna lay back and just watch a movie, but said, you know what? It's about that time, man. Finally getting on the stream. Chilling. Chilling. Going to play multiple games today. More of a relaxed, kicking it, just kicking it. But yeah, see what it do, what it be, what it is. Watching my recent build, 6.2 that I just made. Actually love this thing. Very nice. So far, I have 3 official finished builds that I absolutely love playing. I haven't really went and made new ones and upgraded them yet. I made a lot of builds. I made over 300 builds, honest. But yeah, pretty amazing stuff. All right. So I was thinking about these specializations. I haven't focused on my defensive build. I know I was trying to do some random tests the other day. I really didn't master it. Good. So I might do that for a couple minutes just because I'm mad mellow right now. Yeah. Try it. Other than that, just cooling for the day. Pretty tired, to be honest. So I'm still giving y'all my energy, even though extra relaxed. I'll probably stay on for like 2 hours or 3, maybe. So we're here at the Three Kings. I'm gonna test something out with my defensive build. I haven't really played with this build enough. Well, I did play a little bit. All right, so it says I got one person beat. Here's my thing. I want to beat them all. I think I got to do it with this build. We're gonna go over to the other side. So, okay, so I got it confused. The other day I was like, wait a minute, I thought I beat all these guys. It's depending on which build you have. So it keeps track of whatever you've done on each build. Get a chance. Basically what it does. Yeah. Let's see how many I've done. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here it goes. Wait, it's saying I only got 2? This is wrong. I thought I did like a lot of them. I'm confused, man. Let's go against this guy real quick. I just want to see something. Low shot? No. Hey. I don't know. We're gonna just try some. Whatever. So I haven't. Oh wait. Put on these badges. Not gonna be in the game, so I basically want to put on defensive badges. And then high flyer denier. Nice. See what else we got for defense. Team patroller, maybe. Let me see what else is in it. Go with that. Please. Scepter handles for days. There's really nothing that benefit. Nothing. We're fine. We'll leave it like this. Okay. All right. This should be good enough. We got to get 200 of these. Oh, man. That'd be crazy. I'm not going to do that all day. But try it real quick. We're going to just keep on beating people while I do that. Goal is to get blocked. I'll guard this. Just see. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. I'm about to play some division real quick. After this, just testing something. I was trying to do a block method, which was working, but I was only getting a couple blocks. I feel like I could master it. So I'm gonna let them pass it to the guy I'm guarding. Oh, he got me. See, that's where I messed up at. My main goal is not about this match. I don't really care. I'm gonna go out of bounds, test this out. So you can see right here they're doing what I want, which is hit the ball to the guy that I'm guarding. Oh, had a contest, but it wasn't a block. That's exactly my point. Is I got to figure out where do I have to stand. I think it's at in the paint. He's in the corner. If I go all the way to the paint, I'm able to block it. It goes right there. See? It wasn't what I wanted, but I want to try it while he's at the corner. See if I stand right here on the line. Nope. Yeah, I'm jumping early. I'm just assuming he's gonna shoot. I gotta figure it out. I was trying to let him drive to the basket, but I feel like I can get the contest better at the three. Like right here, this is perfect. Please pass it to him. Ah, yeah, I was late. I don't think it's gonna work out, guys. Oh. Am I playing online today? I'm probably not, man. I'm exhausted. Just mellow today. Damn, I can't get that. I deserve that one. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play online today. I'm extra relaxed. Why I'm doing this quick method to see if it works. Go out of bounce. Yeah, this ain't gonna be the way, man. I might just go online. I feel like I get more blocks online than trying this. So far, I failed every attempt. I think I got one block. Come on, player. Not working out, folks. It is not working out. This a new build? No, this is my lockdown one. Trying to get him to shoot. This ain't working out. I mean, if the build is a little smaller than a regular like big man, you just throw that up real quick. Get to the guy I'm guarding. Ah. I can get good blocks. That's not the problem. I'm just trying methods out. Not working. Go out of bounds. This is my last attempt. I'm gonna stay out of the line. And there it is. There it is. All right, let's do that again. So if I just stay somewhat before the paint, I was going into the paint to give him a clean look. But yep, I see where I gotta do. I have to be like a foot or two away from the. All right, I think we got it now, guys. Took me half a game. I'm farming the specialization. I just want to try it. I'm not gonna actually spend the whole night doing it today, but see right there, that's what I want. They put him out of bounds, for example. I just need to be decent distance. Trying to make him shoot. Why is he doubling, bro? Go get your guy, bro. All right, let's try it again. I'm gonna restart this. Feel like I got it now. I'm gonna stay guarding this guy. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so this guy, See what he does. Nope. Gave it to him. This ain't gonna work out, man. We can just, you know what? Listen, the defensive specializations, I've decided I'm not gonna farm this. If I can't get it down packed consistently, not effective, man. It's a waste. It's a waste. I haven't shot with this build in a while. Let me see. Oh, I can't shoot right now. Now that's a block. There we go. What we got? 2 blocks? I don't even know. That's my second one. Starting to get it together. Try it again. Come on, give me another one. If I don't get at least 1 block per play, problem. That's it to him. Right here, wait. This is too long. It takes too long. It takes too long. Gotta be a better method. Hey man, somebody Google it. There's probably somebody out there that made a good method. This right here is the only one I know, which is forcing them to drive. Forcing them to drive and then getting the block. That's what I like to do. Shot. There we go. That's what I wanted. Again, by the way, I'm literally only trying to get blocks. I don't even care about offense, but if I want to win, it's easy mode. Damn, I can't get that. Oh, here it goes. Already. Actually, you know what? I could have made a takeover with block on it. Got even more blocks. Might as well just win the game. Was trying to get these blocks, but I'm over it. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those, like, I'm just gonna get it. It's gonna take a long time, like, for the, there goes one right there. We only got 2 blocks in this game. That's crazy. Come on. Yeah, the contest is all good, but that's not what I'm trying to do, you know? Ain't trying to do all that. You little guys, get out of here. There you go. I gotta guard him. That guy. Let's go. And it's our ball. That was a good block. Man. Just got heat. I heated up. Heating up. Am I gonna run tonight? Nah, dog. Appreciate you though. Yeah, we just chilling though. As you can see, no camera either. Waiting on information from 2K for some errors that they gotta fix on my game. And playing the Division in a little while. I think I got other guy unlocked. You know what I was just thinking about? I can do a takeover, right? Where it's all block. We'll just edit this. We'll remove everything. I'll put only block. I have a crazy build. Decent block. Go with the adrenaline. We'll just call it steals, even though it's blocks. That's the one I'm gonna use. Let's go. Gotta beat trial. Same game mode. And there's a guy I know who to pick on now. Let's guard this guy. Perfect. From the ball. From the ball. Hey, we're gonna win this too. We're not gonna give them mercy. Oh, I missed. Fine. All right, so we're guarding this guy. See how this goes. I want to give him the lane because I can easily block it in the paint. That just makes life easier. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. To the lane. Ah, oh, didn't get it. Oh, I missed it. He got me. Damn, I'm jumping like a frog right now. Hey, man, I wanted y'all to... Oh, baby. Bro. I hear it. Oh, I missed it. Yeah. Oh, I jumped for no reason. That's fine. That's fine. Let him score. Go. Finish this off quick. Slacking though. Giving this guy 3 lanes. This. Oh, man. Dang. Yeah, I jumped very high on that one. Got an 80 vertical, so let's go. Give him the ball back. Don't take it. Don't get it. There we go. Now we're getting blocks, guys. I think this is it. That's all you gotta do. Put the takeover boost. Give yourself something. Game's gonna be over right here. But there we go. Oh no, it isn't. Good. So that's good. Somebody shorter and boost yourself up as much as possible. What it looks like. Go. Getting 1 or 2 blocks per play. Now this is the right way. This is the thing. This is what you want to feel like. Oh, except when they score on you like that. I do need to finish all of these, so I'm probably gonna do it. Oh dang, bro. They're giving me the ball back. I want them to have the ball, but I'm not gonna get a foul. I'm just gonna finish it. I gotta beat a bunch of these guys. There it is. We done and we finished. Yo, Cloudy Chip, what up, man? How we doing? I kind of like way too relaxed today to play. It's actually probably a good time to play, but I'm mad mellow right now. Semi-tired, but also just chill. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to stream for a little bit. Not really tired. Yeah, that's why I'm jumping on this, man. What's good with you, man? How you doing? I messaged you like 5 times. By the way. Thanks. But how is this saying I didn't beat all these guys? I thought I beat all of them. I think it's on my other account, man. I gotta check this out. But guys, y'all want to do these trials. It says I got 3 here. Right? We're gonna pay attention because I have multiple builds, so really haven't been paying any mind. But you want to try to get that street. They should make it universal. I'm gonna tell the devs that. Because now I gotta switch to another build that I don't want to play on just to finish my progression. Makes no sense. Yeah, the developer's cool. I'm talking with him on Twitter, but yeah, you can see right here. Let me see. We got 3 over here. I think all of them are. But yeah, Claudia, I don't know if I really want to run, dog. Just mad chill. I wasn't even gonna stream. I'm gonna try to lay back and watch a movie. I haven't seen a movie, like really watch a good movie in a while. Yeah, I'm just in one of those like I'm chilling. All right, let's switch builds real quick, guys. This is a dope feature from the devs. All right, so this build was the original build I started off with. It's one of my favorite builds. It's amazing. It can pretty much do anything and everything. It is by far the most fun. Has crazy contact dunks. It has, yeah, this is the one. See, look, this one got like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones. But yeah, man. But yeah, Claudia, I'm super mellow right now. Just kind of like not even in the mood to play online. I might play the Division if you want to play that. 2K, you know, to play competitively while I'm extra like too laid back. Nah, rather not. Get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna probably play the Division in a minute, or Assassin's Creed, one of the two, and just play for like an hour or 2. Might be the Division, because with Assassin's Creed I want to play like the 10-hour story, the 10-hour DLC. I want to do that in a day or 2 instead of kill my whole. Okay, so here, this is what it is. So you can be you say you want to try to complete the 65 games right now? Damn, bro. Gonna keep me up for 5 hours, for 3 hours. That's what I'm saying. If I start playing for real, we're supposed to do 75. We gotta hit 75 before tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. No, Thursday's the last day. I'm looking at this correctly. So we got 24 hours plus 15 hours. So that means Thursday. If we really wanted to do that. By the way, I got 2K working on something, bro. That's all I can tell you. I can't say it. I don't want to say it on stream. I might tell you privately. But I asked you like multiple questions. This is what's wrong with this generation. And Cloudy's an old head, and I don't know how he's some part of the generation. I've texted Cloudy 4 messages, and I asked him like 6 questions in those messages. He has not replied. I did it since the morning. 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, I started texting him. Then I text him again at 12 or something. He hasn't replied, but he comes into my chat. This is how disconnected we are as human beings. He hasn't replied to anything. But then he comes into my chat. He's like, yo, what up? Let's play, man. That's what's wrong with this generation. I'll be back. I gotta do something real quick. I gotta grab some water. I'm gonna rant in a minute. Yo, Cloudy, check out these highlights from the games we were playing yesterday. It's a couple highlights. Ooh. All right, I'm good. Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. Again. Yeah, that's what's wrong with this generation, man. They think that they're so connected to each other because they're looking at somebody's Instagram post, they're looking at somebody's Twitter and live stream, and the person could call them and text them, they won't answer, but they think that they know or they understand what a person, because they're looking at their social medias. They're not in real life. Unbelievable. By the way, this rant isn't about you, Cloudy. It's about somebody else. So, okay, yeah, I was doing these guys. That's what it was on this account. But I don't want to play on this account. Well, actually, I should finish up my shooting specialization. 5 shots, win. Win, sheesh, 100 games. I should just do that. I could do that right now. Finish up all of these. Now, the thing is with this build, I'm done. Like, I know I'm going to get this just by playing without even thinking about. I don't even got to try to farm this, to be honest. Oh, I don't even got the sound on the game. My bad. But yeah, Claudia, I'm probably not gonna play that, but I'll play the Division and Assassin's Creed. And I did ask you one important question. And you have not replied on that one. All right, we're gonna go get these blocks, even though it's the wrong build. Oh, wait, I'm not even showing y'all. How you know it's one of those nights. Yo, y'all need to hurry up and score, bro. Come on, man. I'm gonna shoot these 50s. Oh, no. I haven't used these builds in a while, so it's all basically new to me right now. Give me that ball, boy. So what I like to do if I'm farming something like this, guys, is practice my moves, practice some defense. You know, like, look, timing my blocks. Terrible right there. But timing your blocks, timing your bump steals. Can you get a bump steal on the AI? You're going to get better against players. I know people don't think so, but I promise you, you are. If you go against the AI and practice specific things, like look, full court press, right? I'm gonna try and bump him. I'm not bumping too much. I got one bump right there. Boom. And then that kills his adrenaline. And the more I learn how to do it to the AI, when I play a real player, all of a sudden I can bump. And then on offense, whatever go-to move, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of hop jumpers lately. I'm bringing that back in my bag for a long time. He said answers are long-winded more than a combo to answer. I was asking you about a specific procedure that's not long. It's a one-word conversation to make sure. I wasn't sure when you said you were gonna do all that. So it was a family conversation of like what is going on. Quick update. And then other questions. I don't even remember what I asked you, to be honest with you. The only one that mattered was the one that had to do with, you mentioned yesterday you're having a procedure. And I was like, what is it? What time? What's going on? When is that happening? I'm old. I don't remember anything. I'm not writing down dates that you tell me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not how that works for old people, bro. When you get old, you don't care about nothing. You know, like, not that you don't care, but you're not writing this down. Like, let me note this. Even birthdays are hard to remember. You got 1,000 birthdays. My nephew's baby, your nephew had a baby. Now you're like, what's the baby? When was the baby born again? And then you gotta ask because you don't even remember. Then your cousins got 6 kids each, and they all like, yeah, Johnny just turned 15. Like, oh damn, I don't even know you had a Johnny. And then you go visit them, they got 6 more kids, and you're like, oh damn, okay, this is a Brady bunch out here. Oh, you didn't meet Aisha? And you're like, what? Oh damn, hi Aisha. Oh, she's 21, and you're like, oh my god. That's where I'm at in my day right now, where I go to visit a cousin, or they come visit, and they got a 24-year-old, and I'm like, hi, hey Michael, what's up? You never met. Sorry about that. That's how old I am. Can't remember. I can't remember. Wait, who did we just beat? This guy right here. And that's gonna happen to everybody. So y'all might, if y'all want to be in the comment section laughing, hey man, trust me. Earn 40 to 50, and tell me if you remember all your nephews and nieces, your cousins' kids. I mean, all of their 20,000 kids. And I think this is a problem. That's another problem in society. It's better that we all come together and live close, live like next door. You know how like villages live together, because we're more connected and we're more updated with each other. Looking at someone's Instagram, you're not seeing what's really going on in their life. Even on a stream, for example, like y'all watching me play a game. Y'all not in my life. You don't know what's going on in my life. You know what I mean? Like, you just, all you're doing, seeing me play a damn game. But yeah. But that's like I said earlier. People are disconnected without. Give me that block. See, I'm getting more blocks now than ever. Oh my god. So I'm trying to do the trials. The reason I'm trying to do these trials, guys, is so that I could get a cap breaker out of it. It's the only reason. And also the season rewards, I guess, but I already have all the season rewards for testing the heck out of that guy. Get off. Come on. I gotta start hitting like half-court shots with this. In this game right here, I should be able to just walk up, hit a half-court shot every play. So like right here, easy. They should have caught a foul on that one. Said you answered? Hey, no worries, man. Yeah, man, I was just making sure you're good and stuff like that. I was assuming it was today or so tomorrow you going to take a break from work or Wednesday or something like that. Said yesterday. Gonna take a day off or two from work tomorrow. So I thought it was today. I thought maybe tomorrow, and I'm like, all right, let me see what's up. Shoot it! Damn, they taking up all the time, bro. Damn, bro. Killing my time, and I'm leaving the guy wide open. Half court hop jumper, that'd be fire. Give me the ball, man. I want to try again. Yeah, I gotta look at that, Claudia. Hold on, man. I see a text, but I'm not looking at my phone right now. I heard it vibrate, but I usually have it on silent. Oh, little man with a dunk. Oh, shot. All right, let me look at my phone. I got you, Cloudy. Yeah, man. Good luck tomorrow, dog. You know, for everybody watching, real life hits. You got all these little toys that we play with. You can turn 60 years old, right? Like scientists are sitting there messing around with microscopes, and they're like, "That's my toy." You know what I mean? Lawyers are there. They got like everybody has like a little hobby that they'll create as their fun. But reality strikes, man. We got to take care of our bodies. We got to take care of our minds. We got to take care of ourselves. And yeah, I wish everybody, you know, self included, I got to do better, of course. But the process. Oh damn! Get that! Get off! I'm gonna try to do this happy. Oh damn! I missed. Yeah, and as far as the competitive build, Cloudy, that build is definitely not lacking. It's gonna have a 99 block with legend badges on defense, basically like a lockdown, while being a power forward with decent amount of rebounds and high strength to deal with centers. So it's one of the most powerful power forwards that you can make in the game. Pretty much the best in the game. Took a lot of time in practice on the first week of the release to make that build and get everybody's opinion on top players. You know, I sent it to them on the league discords, and then see what they're thinking or what they're feeling. And pretty much that was the final result, more or less. And it's very meticulous because a 99 block on a power forward, crazy. And that helps with contest. And you're 6'9", so you're fast, but you can guard the center and still guard the point guards. Because you got agility at 85, have all the perimeter at like 92. Pretty crazy, to be honest with you. It's not lacking. So if you've seen it, it has an 83 ball. You only need a 78 to get that shot specialist on silver. And the 80, the only reason to put it at 80 is because you get Scottie Pippen base jumper. So you just want to unlock that jumper. This is a really good jumper. It's a really good one for 6'9s. And then for finishing, you know, what is it, like a 65 or something for drive and dunk? That's all you need. You're going to be cutting to the basket, getting a dunk. You're going to be on a fast break, getting a dunk. Those are the only two times you're really finishing. You know, so it's not having some crazy numbers. And then it has like, I don't remember my memory is a little vague on the other stats, but basically it is the most efficient lockdown slash power forward hybrid build that you could make get 26. You know, so it can play both. And if it's in the park for 2s and 3s, it's going to be the center. And if it's in a 5-on-5 professional 5-on-5 style, you're the 4. And you're basically guarding pick and roll with the lockdown, and you both can switch. Oh, look, I hit another achievement. Go. I don't know what that achievement was. We got to look at it. How many achievements do I got? I haven't checked this. So you're capable of a lot with that build. Let's see. Hold on. I got 29. Nice. So if I beat all these guys, I basically get a number for all of them. Crazy. Perfect. I think I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm just gonna be here all night. But before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and show the build. For everybody watching, we're talking to Cloudy about making competitive builds. I'll give y'all an example. The build I have, let's just go through it all real quick, everybody. Check this out. It's gonna be quick, but this is a 6'8". I can tweak this to make this a true point guard, right? And it's gonna do well. If I'm a competitive player, I can go out there and have a team that basically complements me and lets me play with a 6'8" point guard and win. But for a competitive scene, there's a lot of things to tweak. For example, pass needs to go higher. Got to change up a couple of other things, and they'll keep me in the corner, and I still got my lockdown to handle things. I got the shooting guard. Well, a small or their lockdown. I'm sorry. That'll be my main role. So it's possible, but again, there's better point guards. So an example, if I'm trying to win the championship as well with like a more hardcore offensive build, this is the one you make. Now this build is going to guard the lockdown in the corner on a zone defense. It has a 99 free throw, has a 99 3. It has high passing, high dribbling, and good enough dunking. You don't need this much dunking. I have it up because I'm gonna get an 89 when I put the cap breakers on it. But that's just me being toxic. I just like doing that for fun. But I can lower that, put my layups to like an 80, then use those things somewhere else. That's what I should have done. But I'm capable of holding my own with this. This is the competitive version. This also is proven. But I want to showcase the lockdown. I don't know which one is which because I've been making a bunch of builds. Maybe it's this one? I'm going to test. It might be this one. Jalen? Is it Jay Allen? I'm going to call you Jay Allen. I don't know your name, though. So, okay, so this is more the competitive version of that build. of the build I showed Cloudy. This is pretty much it. This is pretty much the exact build. Okay, so the way this works is for standing dunk, you only need a 45 or less. For driving dunk, 65, you get really good dunks. I'll showcase that in a minute. An 80 is all you need for the Scottie Pippen. I'm gonna make this build at some point this year. Right now, I have 3 builds. I haven't even finished them, but then you got just like that. Hey, no doubt, I appreciate you. Then you got the pass accuracy at 78, so you can get break starter, visionary, and dimer very high. That's all you need. This build doesn't need to dribble too often, other than when it gets a cut to the basket. It'll take 1 dribble and dunk, or if it steals the ball and goes on a fast break, that's it. But that's rare. You barely do that. I mean, you're barely like dribbling basically, so you don't need a high dribble. Secondly, it's a power forward, you know. So for example, look at the 99 perimeter. I'm gonna have legend badges for defense basically when I finish all this. 99 block, right? If I was to kind of just put some of these in here, actually I want to start over, but 92 perimeter. This is the only build that can get basically all the badges with almost legend. 99 block, it's going to be crazy. And rebounds, again, your center's going to get the boards. You're just helping them. And then it has amazing agility for the pick and roll. You want agility. If you're guarding the pick and roll, which is the power forward and the small forward's job, you have to have this maxed out. Not maxed out, high as possible, but 84, you can see. Well, actually, fine. Let me put this up. So I'm gonna do this over. So right here, as I go up, guess what happens? Buffing up my on-ball menace and my pick dodger. I could max plus 2 of these as I go. Then your vertical with your block, which I lowered the block. It's supposed to be a 94, so I can get it to 99. This is a different version of the build that I originally showed Cloudy. This is more me tweaking some things, but yeah. So then, you know, you have enough strength to handle things. You're not like going crazy, but you got brick wall and immovable enforcer, and you can max plus 1 or 2 of them if you feel like it. But everything about this build is a true power forward that can control the game. Basically, you can control the defense. It's impenetrable is the word I want to use. So this is kind of the build, and you got a high pass. You can do your thing. You're gonna hit your free throws. You're gonna hit your 3-pointers. You're gonna cut to the basket, get a standing dunk, or driving dunk. Right? And I just want to showcase. You can't see the badges until I use the max plus 1s and 2s. You don't really need a lot of max plus 1s and 2s for this build. You put them on the blocks. If I had it at 94, the different version. Only thing you tweak here is lower your speed and put up your block. You can get a 99 on that. And then put up your interior. I didn't do that because I wanted to make it a little different. This is one of the many versions. I literally have like 10 versions of it. I deleted like 100 versions of the same build that I have here. But there goes another one right here. I don't know which one this is, but I have different styles for these builds. But the main way to go is a 99 block with an 89 interior, which I don't have on this build, which it makes it have legend blocking, paint controller. All those badges will be on legend. And then your defensive ones also, challenger, on-ball menace, all that will be legend. And you're gonna guard the pick and roll like a master. Easy. You cut through screens, push through them. You're tall, so you guard the 7-4s or 7-footers. If they want to mess with you, you're gonna kill them. You're gonna hit all your shots with a 78 is all you need. 78 gives you what you want. That shot specialist on silver. You're gonna put this max plus 2 it to legend. I mean Hall of Fame. That's all you need when you're standing in a corner or top of the key. You're trying to hit shots, that shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And you're going to have that with this build. Those are the kind of things where like a casual mind will be like, this build is trash, it's no good. Like, where does it lack? Cloudy's watching still, hopefully, because he's the one that I'm saying this to. If he was to sit here and tell me what is it lacking, casual mind will say, they don't have no finishing. Bro, you're not dribbling up the court, breaking an ankle, and trying to dunk on people. That's not what this is. This is, I'm going to be a world champion. I am going to guard on ball, pick and rolls with this lockdown, guard the center or the point guard. That's what this build does. And on offense, it's going to spot up in a corner and hit the three with this set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And then when you're driving, which I got to show the animations, but when you're driving to the basket about what you think is lacking on finishing, oh, here's dunks. False. Oh wait, it's over here. This is a new build, a new thing, but finishing wise, all you really need is Kevin and Trey. You can put Klay Thompson, you can put CJ, and these are all very easy dunk. Look at how fast they're dunking. They're quick, bang. I'm cutting to the basket. Let me get this dunk. Bang. Wait, look at this. Another bang. Klay Thompson. Bang. It's not fancy. It's not crazy. But these two guys are fast. Trey has very fast dunks, especially two-handed dunks. Bang. One-handed dunks. Bang. Trey, very fast. And then Kevin also. Bang. You're driving to the basket. Bang. That's all you need right there. Then, of course, you still have standing dunks that you can trigger. And you're not doing this dunking on people the whole game. You're doing it as you cut to the basket. You're going to have an open dunk as a power forward. The way this plays, like I said, you and the lockdown are guarding pick and roll all game long. It's like your full-time job is to guard the pick and roll. There's nothing else you need to do on defense. Like, automatically boost all of this up, and you're good. This ain't the real version. This is a artificial version that I made, but it's the build. And for everybody watching, I don't even know if Cloudy's here no more. He be in and out the chat. He don't react too fast. He's playing a game and not even paying attention. But y'all could learn from this. Which one is my real version of? Gotta go in. I have so many. I deleted 100+ builds. I made well over 100 builds. Let's see if I got it in here. I think this one might be it. Might have tweaked it. No, this is the one. Yeah, so this is the original one. This is the real one. So the way it's gonna work is you're gonna put 5 cap breakers on blocks to have a 99 block, and that is going to give you Hall of Fame, I mean legend, high flyer denier, and paint patrol. You're gonna have legend interceptor. You're gonna have challenger, on ball menace. You can put them up to Hall of Fame, and then rebound on gold, but you can put it up to Hall of Fame if you really want to be like a center. You're playing 2s or 3s. I personally, like I said, for 5s, this is the meta right here. So then speed, you're literally a point guard. Like, there's point guards out there with less than this. There's point guards and lockdowns that probably got less than this for agility. And I chose agility, and we choose agility, players that are playing competitively, because the speed is strictly for like if I'm chasing you, but agility is for the pick and roll. It's, you know, when you're trying to contest and when you're trying to stay in front of people. Very useful. Then strength is going to give you a bunch of bronze badges that you can upgrade if you feel like it. immovable enforcer and stuff like that. Vertical, you got pogo stick on Hall of Fame, which is crazy. Then passing 65, you got break shot on bronze. Shooting, you're gonna be killing it. And like I said earlier about the actual dunking, all this stuff. By the way, look. 65 is all you need for the dunks that I showcased, and then a 45 for the standing dunks. Your job is to cut to the basket, get a quick standing dunk. If you do get a driving dunk, it's strictly like on a fast break. You just like, oh, let me dunk from the free throw. That's how the build works. This is hardcore power forward who can play lockdown as well. What's going on, Canada? This is supposed to be a power forward. The reason we made it a small forward, if you guys remember, I invented this like 5 years ago. We were making builds. I forgot what year it was to be exact, but 4 to 5 years ago, we're making a build. If you made it a different position, you can get more attributes. This was like 5 years ago, 2019 or something like that. So 2019, you were able to do that. And every year they kind of have that. Oh, the smaller guard gets more and things. And this, the only reason you're making it at small forward, you're not really a small forward, you're a power forward. But you make it at small forward because you cannot get an 89 interior and a 92 perimeter with a 99 block on a power forward. But if you put it on small forward, you can lower the weight and have the wingspan at a very high clip and get the exact attributes that I'm talking about. That's the general consensus. But yeah, so that's the reason for it. This is already being used by the pro players that we have on a Discord. Basically, first week of the game, I spent like the whole week making builds and kind of sending them out to the leagues, and then some pro players definitely rocking out with this, right? Their number one build. So you need the 5 cap breakers for 99 block, then you need 3 here, and it's pretty much done. The build is finished. And if you want, we'll go and make this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make it so you guys can see it with the cap breakers and then understand the full setup. It's called Defensive Demon. It is literally a hybrid of a power forward who can place lockdown, but it's really the power forward.
Actually, I'm trying
and
to
basically
for a little bit. But hey,
in a professional setting, it's winning championship, the king. So if you look at the build, the only thing you want to do to it, cap breaker wise, and you can get most of these from random stuff. You got the season 1, which is 1, and you got the crew, which is 4. So that's 5. You're gonna put all 5 on blocking. It's gonna have a 99 block. Then you do need to spend 3 cap breakers on perimeter because I took it off. I wanted to give the build a 65 drive and dunk. But basically, with this right here, and I can tweak it to do this build again, but basically 92 perimeter allows you to contest, have like challenger on legend. Basically gonna have on ball menace and challenger, all those on legend. All the defensive badges that like a lockdown would have, you're gonna have. Well, and you're not really a lockdown, you're more of a power forward. Then there's nothing else to use. So that's it. Pretty much it. And if I was to tweak this, like I said, the only thing I would tweak is drop the drive and dunk. And you can do that. I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm gonna do it right now, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna recreate this build very quickly. Take 2 minutes. All right, so If I went in here and I'm like, let me see what I could drop. I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna see. I haven't fully like tweaked more stuff. Can't do that. That. Can't do that. That. Here. Also can't do. About this. Negative. Everything I move is taking off my vertical. So we'll just minimize that. Wait. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna put this a bit higher. Drop this. Trying to remember where we tweaked this thing. Free throw. Probably work. Don't want to drop that. I don't remember here, guys. I'm losing my mind for a second. Thought I had it at 92 when I made it. So the fact that it isn't, I need this 85 vertical. Guaranteed. I don't remember. The agility. Drop agility a little bit. Good. Five. This all has to stay. I could drop my rebounds, but I like having an extra 70. I have it all on Twitter. I posted it on Discord and Twitter, so I gotta look that up. But definitely need on-ball man. Oh yeah, it was an 80. I'm sorry. Yeah, having agility on an 80. There's something I'm missing. Something I'm slacking on. Supposed to be a 92 right here. I remember where I got it from. I'll do the odd build. The def don't got the time or money for them like I used to. I feel you. Yeah, the thing is like I said, you make a build for what you want to do. You know, with Cloudy, for example, he made a big, and he really just did what he wanted to do with that big. It's just like a shooting guard. It's not really a center. It's gonna get cooked against a good center. But when we play like casually, you know, in the theater or whatever, he's good to go. I'm gonna drop this and see how much I can get with one cap breaker. Right now, I can. Feel like I'm slacking. Drop it down to 50. Do that real quick. I honestly don't remember. Setup. It's something similar to this. Gotta go look it up on. Won't take me a second. Do you think they have been getting the balance better between offense and defense? So this patch that just came out today is still not fully tested. People be trying to sell you their, you know, little fake ideas of like, oh, everything is fixed. They'll make a video and tell you that everything's worse. You know, like dramatic, very dramatic. I don't mean to be mean, but YouTube and even me, like as a content creator, I realize if I'm more eccentric and I'm like a hot mess, people will rock with my videos more. You know what I mean? People will go crazy. And I don't do that. I don't do that overhype. You know, I don't get too wild. I messed something up on this build, man. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Why is it doing this? 59. Oh, I could just use cap breakers. That's kind of what it was. I think that was what I did. I said I'll just use cap breakers. So I did have the build right. I'm second guessing myself here. Put some free throws on this thing. Gotta have a higher pass accuracy. Hold on, man. Hold on. Free throws is good. 94, 95. A little less perimeter. Pass up. What else could I drop down? That's what it was. I did have it right. There. Free throw. What am I missing? What did I miss? This is the original version. This was like the first week of the game. I just been tweaking it like 1,000 times. I'm pretty terrible with this. I'll make the same build a million times until I get like the perfect one. Then I'll also do variations of like, oh, I want to do contact dunk build version, and I want to make the other version. This is the official original build for the Pro-Am. If you want to play competitively in a league, this isn't something you would want to do if you are only making one build. I say go with a build that got dunks and shooting and dribbling. You know, like go with a 6'8" and just have fun. That's my opinion. Go out there, have fun. But if you're gonna compete with a team and play, this is the kind of build you want. You can make a lockdown also, which I have that on the channel as well. And my version of a lockdown is for you to be selfish as far as like you want to be a point guard. But the real version of that build, let me see if it's in here. Here it is. This is the original build. I mean, this is not the original. This is my version of it. But if I was to make it over, I would drop all this down. Yeah, we gotta the whole damn thing. Settle in here. All right, so need an 80. Okay. You want to go 83 to get limitless. Always nice. Speeds. Keep it at. And kind of good here. This vertical's not that high. What is going on? Go right there. Actually, yeah. I'm just making sure we're good, guys. This would be the lockdown for anybody that wants to play lockdown instead of the other version. We go to 65 again, as I said. I'll be putting crazy stats on your build. Need it. This, if you want. And then you have a choice. You really want to go crazy with the steals. I don't think it's worth it this year. You can do it without it. With the interceptor high on your cap, you're good. Then you want to put up rebounds. I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm going to try it. 70. Do that right there. Pretty much good to go. The last thing you would do is tweak this to get some speed. Crazy fast. I personally like high vertical, so you can also do that. Yeah, you got crazy speed off ball. Put this up to get better chances to block. Personally, that's what I like to do. How's this? So hot. Oh, that's because of this. Okay, so then look, I'm wilding right now. I can go to 83 and have crazy jumping ability. So read what it says. It says allows players to recover quickly and go back up after they land. This could be after a rebound, block attempt, jump attempt, blah, blah, blah. But this also does other stuff that doesn't, your block attempts, you know, all of that. It's going to help. So let's just leave it at 83 for now. That's unnecessary. I'm just doing it just for fluff. Then we're good. This would be the build I would make if I'm just going to play in the Pro-Am with a professional team, like officially playing, not like casually hanging with friends, trying to be silly. That's it. And then another thing I like to do is have my dunks high. So I would actually probably lower this a lot, right? We'll go with a very low, and then we're gonna put I want a 71 standing dunk. I would have to find points to get it there. Sacrifice that. Well, I actually could sacrifice that a little bit. Go with a 90. We're pretty good. The builds are fast. So there it goes. 72 is what I want for Rise Up. And if I want to max plus 1 or 2 that, I'm good. I got the 65 for the actual. Keep on. 65 for the dunks. Those are the two. You got the limitless range. You can max plus 2 it if you wanted. You have good passing. Dribble's unnecessary, but we got it just because our speed is fast. Then you're a true lockdown here. You can do what you want to do. Hook up that way. Personally, I would probably put my free throws a little higher or my speed. Really like speed. It's going to help you as a lockdown. So put that up. But if I really want to, I'm just like, you know what? Let me put up these. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. This is letting me go up to 90. We're going to put this at 75. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me see. How far up can I go? Let's redo this, guys. We're going to redo this. See how low they letting me go. See if they can get to an 80. Tried. Oh man. Build now. Suppose they did mess it. Go 70. Wanted. I'm just trying to find where to put these last ones to be very, very effective. Example pass could be great. And pretty much it. That build's perfect right here. Kidding me? Perfect. Kind of crazy. How far can I go on these? I'll go with an 88. There you go. This is the perfect build, in my opinion, for the lockdown. I have a version of this, but I selfishly put dunks on this build. Let's see what this comes out to on cap breakers. So this is the tricky part about this year. With the cap breaker system, you can really tweak the build and make it crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually make it and show you.
Okay. I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest.
It's fine. Every 2K always gets some kind of cheesy build. Yeah, people be on some
Yes, that's what.
nonsense with the 6-7-4s right now. This is the main issue.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit.
What's going on?
Hey,
Prophet, hope you're doing good, man. just running through some builds. I'm trying to show the best lockdown or pro-am. Like if you're gonna actually play professionally, you want to be a top player. If you want, this is what I gotta explain to y'all watching. If you want to be officially somebody, when I look at you, if we're recruiting players and you show me your build, I already know if I want you or not. I don't care how good you are. If you have a crappy ass build, there's no reason to put you in my pro-am team. Because it's like, this guy made the worst build. He doesn't understand. If you tell me you got a lockdown and it's looking like a shooting guard or something, it's like, dude, that's not a lockdown. You follow? So for example, I got my build on the point guard position. I should have put it on small forward. I just did it here just because. But it would originally go on small forward. And it has amazing attributes. I actually somehow squeezed out even better than the original one that I made. So 92 agility, very important. A lot of people don't know, but once you have 92 and a 99, you're gonna get all legend badges on your defensive badges. So your pick dodger, your challenger, your on-ball menace, all on legend once you use your cap breakers to max this out. Okay, so that's number one. It's already overpowered. Then steals, I know it might not look like a lot. You have gold, glove, and interceptor. You can max plus 1 or 2 of these. Cooking for the year. And then blocks, I've already proven this on one of my builds with a good enough high rating. You are good to go right here. Okay, high flyer denier, and you can max plus 1 or something if you really want to get crazy with it. It's top tier. Okay, and you got speed, agility. The build's crazy, but the main thing with it is defense. Like, you're gonna just clamp up on the pick and roll, and then you're gonna spot up, hit all your shots. If you see me play with an 83 and I'm doing hop jumper fadeaways, I'm doing, you know, turnaround shots, I'm hitting limitless range with the build. I have a build like this with an 83, almost the same build. I tweaked a couple of things, and if you want to watch highlights of that build specifically, this is it right here. And you won't think that this build, the only difference in this build to that build is I put 4 cap breakers into dribbling so I can be a point guard, right? And so everything you're seeing here is from the same build with better dribbling. I put 4 cap breakers on dribbling. I have an 83 3 ball, which is what you're watching from the very build you just seen right now. Getting plucks, I'm getting blocks, and good dribbles, ankle breakers, everything. Pretty much everything. Very similar build. The only tweaks is the max plus, the cap breakers that I got. Okay. And this was highlights of me on the first day of playing. Getting put back dunks, ankle breakers, good 3-point shots, making it look easy. So when people question the build is lacking, like, nah, bro, you're lacking. You're playing a competitive scene, you're gonna be even better because you got a great point guard who's gonna give you open looks. All you're doing is popping those things consistently. Me with the build, the same build, I'm creating my own shots and I'm getting other people open. I'm using it as a point guard when it shouldn't be. That's why I made it this way. Look, ankle breaker. You understand? So the build is crazy. It shuts everybody down. I was going into the ones court, breaking ankles, going into the ones court, blocking, dunking, theater, anywhere I went. Look at this. Oh, saucing. Easy stuff. That's a 65 dunk right there, or whatever it was at the time. Very low dunking. But people will say it's lacking because they're casuals. He says, question, wouldn't a 6'8" be better to guard the 1-4? Just curious. So here's the thing. And I'm going to turn this off. I love that you're bringing this up. Thank you very much. Here's the thing. A 6'8 can't get a 92 perimeter. Okay, the only reason why 92 perimeter is important, I'll show you very quickly. So you want all your badges, like Pick Dodger specifically, on Legend. You're the lockdown on this build. A 6'8 can do the job. What's going to happen with the 6'8, it's not going to have a 92 agility. You're going to have like a 84 agility or something. So you're not going to be moving laterally or responsively enough during the pick and rolls compared to a 6'6. Okay, that's the difference. But guess what happens? You're trading that Pick Dodger on Legend. You're trading the agility to move around through picks faster and really go crazy, and those badges for more strength. That's the only thing that the 6'8s will get. A little more height and a little more strength. Strength will give you Immovable Enforcer, which is an amazing badge, by the way, and it is necessary. But you don't have to, like, for example, I got a 71, right? My Immovable Enforcer is not going to go high. But you know what I can do? Max +2 it to gold. And now I'm going to have, with the build that I have that you're seeing, I do have this build, by the way. I can max +2 Immovable Enforcer. And let me go and show you the different version of it. This is my build right here that you just saw the highlights on. It's literally a 99 overall. This is a real build that I actually have and I play with, and that you saw the highlights for just now. And the difference with this build is once I use my cap breakers at a 99, this 92 gives me legend badges on everything. All my defensive badges are going to be legend without me using a max +1 or 2 for the most part. Only max +1 and 2 I'm going to use is for glove and interceptor. I'll put that right here. And then the rest can be all offensive badges to buff my build even more, because everything is going to be on legend defensively. If I did it the opposite way, I won't have Pick Dodger unless I use a max +1 and 2. And it's going to be stronger physically with the strength and a little taller, 2 inches taller, but it won't be able to keep up because the agility is slow. So if I was to I can't play defense on here. Actually, you know, wait, I can invite an AI. I'm not going to officially play, but I'll just show you what I mean. So let's put up somebody who's... They got a lot of point guards, man. What's going on in this game? Let's go with this guy. So bring him in here. I'm not gonna really play the game, guys. So I want you to see more or less. I'm gonna let him have the ball. So the difference with this build, I can keep up with the guards. The moment I'm not gonna, I wasn't even trying to guard him. He's not letting me do my demonstration, but I can go laterally left and right. Get out of here, buddy. I don't want the ball, so I want to give it right back to him. But I can go laterally left and right faster through the pick and rolls and not have to worry. I'm gonna go out of bounds here on purpose. So my lateral movement while I'm holding L2, if I tap L2, I'm just so fast. Like, I'm literally faster than anybody. So I'm gonna be able to body people up and go crazy. Compared to a 6'8 that will have lower responsiveness. They can't contest as fast. We'll be able to consistently contest. Now, the reason people are going 6'8, 6'9 is because of the 7'4s. The devs are going to continue to patch the game. They put out one patch today, just a warm up. Then they're going to patch 7'4s more in the near future because it is exaggerated the way they are. They're pretty much broken. It's a bad joke. I actually want to make one. I was thinking of making one. But the truth is, it's going to get patched. 7.4 is going to get patched. That's the reason I haven't made one. I got 3 official builds right now and like 4 sitting in the bank. I got a 7.4 that's toxic. We'll be honest. But I don't know if I'm going to make it, you know? But once they patch that, my 6'6 can handle almost any build in the game easily. 7-footer can't deal with me. So even though my strength's a little low, I can get bumpy, and I'm going to give them a tough time on defense. Okay. So that's the difference. It's not that one is better than the other in the sense of like, you can go out there with a 6'7", 6'8", and still be viable, but your agility is going to be a lot lower, and you might have more strength, but that's going to suffer. The rest is the same. So I can still guard up the same. I'm still going to have a lot of the stats, but I'm just so much faster. And what people don't realize on defense, if I was to put a 7'4" to contest you, he can't keep up with you. He's probably not going to be there when you go and you do a fade, but I will be there. I'm going to contest you. But that's the difference. Let's go to the 7-footer. This is a broken build that I made. Do I have it in here? All right, don't try this at home. Actually shouldn't show this because I haven't uploaded this. The reason I'm not making a 7-footer yet is because I feel until the devs patch it, I don't want to make a toxic build. I have not made a cheesy build this year. I've been making official ones, good ones, all that good stuff. This right here is the toxic version that I thought about doing. I haven't done yet. Is this the one? Wait, I don't even know if this is the one, guys. This might not be it. But yeah. So here we go. All right. This it? Oh, this ain't it. This is kind of it. It's supposed to have a 94 so that it can go to 99 block, and it's supposed to have a little bit of more interior. This ain't it. This is like a heavier version of it. Basically, it was gonna have a 99 stand and dunk, a 99 block, and be super toxic. And then a 99 this ain't it. This ain't it. I messed up. This is a different version. Wait. Yeah, this is it. 89 3-pointer. Right. Very good passing. This is a toxic 7-4. Like I said, in the end of the day, those are gonna get patched. I'm not touching those until the time comes. But the concept of these builds, like I was trying to say, the main two ones, which is one that you saw here, it's supposed to be on small forward, and then the power forward. Very good too. Got too many builds on here. I don't know which one's which anymore. Nope. This the one that we were just showing? But yeah, those are the main point. If you're playing serious, if you just want to goof around, I think I made, where is it? This one. You're there to just goof around. You're not really trying to play to win, and you just want to dunk on people and do goofy stuff. Feel free to just make whatever you want. Put a 99 dunk, put a 99 3, 99 dribbles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those are just people who want to have fun and goof off. That's totally normal. Where's the build I just made? Disturber? This one's it, right? This is the original real lockdown version that we just made. I think. Too many builds. Yeah, so this is the official lockdown. So if somebody want to play lockdown, I would love them to have this build right here. This just means they're the most reliable lockdown in the game, in my opinion. All year long, this is the build. And if you don't have something similar to this, then you're a problem. Build like this, having better interior, having better blocks is even better. Right? But that would be for a power forward. His job is to kind of have all that. Get me? So there's those type of builds that you can do too. Honestly, you only need an 80, but I put an 83 so that I could get limitless. You can max plus 1 or 2 it if you want to be at the hash, play with your team. Set shot specialist gives you Hall of Fame set shot specialists. You know, these are the kind of things that going down. But yeah. Yeah, we can get into it. I'm gonna make one more build. So y'all see, I gave y'all 3 builds that are competitive. The tournament championship players are playing right now. You know, They're doing that. The top players are doing it. It's not like I'm saying, yeah, I helped create these way back first week of the game. But those guys are playing in these tournaments. They're officially out there. I've made hundreds of builds. I keep deleting every build I make. But yeah, those are the bases. Now, another example, when you're making a center, like I said earlier, if you're out there to just goof off, do whatever the hell you want. Right? Make whatever type of center you want. I'm gonna fool around with this center build here. I'm just gonna make a random one. This ain't the real one, by the way, but you're gonna put something together, just kind of fool around so you can understand. I need a 99 block. I don't need it actually. One 99 offensive rebound. One 99 strength. The highest amount of vertical possible. Wanted at 85 actually. Gotta lower my weight or something to make it faster. And I want decent speed. We'll just leave that like that right there. And then my interior has to be at a minimal at an 88. I would like it higher to truly dominate. I'm sorry, 89. I got it wrong. 89 is the minimum for a center. So this is what you want after cap breakers. Now you don't have to do this. Let's actually lower some of these. So you don't have to do this, but rebound at a 99, block at a 99, strength at a 93, or higher, of course. And then interior at an 89. A must. This is it. Right? Then after that, you know, a passing, in my opinion, for a center this year, 76, so you can get those full court passes, or higher. I would go higher. Madman. Guess what? You can't do it. And you need cap breakers, right? So I'm going to use this, drop this down to 4, drop this down to 4, 94. And we're got a couple of bucks left over. And of course, I got to get my 3-pointer up to a 78. So I can get set shot specialist on silver, which is going to give me it on Hall of Fame when I use it. Following so far? Then I want to kind of throw up my 90 right here. Standing dunk. All I need in this. Okay. Then some perimeter against these 7-4s. Don't really need the steal right now, but if I can get 60, we're good. Interceptor. I can put a max plus 1 or 2 if I really want that. Oh, I almost forgot. Wow, I just ruined the build. So guess what? Got to take something off. Need my speed. What can I drop? Look. Tweak it. This is just a mini version, ghetto version. Right there. 4. Drop this down. Look, I got some points here. That up. And what do we get? Speed all the way up. Speed again, like I told y'all, it's too good of a thing to drop. Now here's where the cap breaker system comes into play. Can I drop my pass and then get it through cap breakers real quick? 1 or 2 cap breakers? I would have to tweak it. I would have to tweak the build a lot in order to get a 76 pass. So that's one. Or I could put, you know, drop something else around here. So can't sacrifice any of this other stuff. Let's just make believe this is the build for now. I'm just going to look at the cap breaker systems. See what it says. Let's read. Victor Wanyama. That's all you need to know. Lob threat board enforcer. Pretty good name, right? Now we're gonna go in here and we're gonna look at it real quick. I'm gonna give you guys the science.
I need yes men right now. I need you to be honest.
This ain't the main version. Again, this is just a test run of just trying to give you the ideas of things that it needs. We're making every position. The only position we didn't make is the shooting guard and the center. We're making the center right now. So this center has everything it wants with 10 cap breakers. It has a 99 block and a 99 rebound, and all the legend badges for rebounding. a bunch of defensive ones with block. And you can use max plus 1 and 2 to give it interceptor on gold, which is crazy for a center with a 7'6" wingspan. Crazy. The passing is terrible. I don't want this center in my team right now. I'm firing him right now. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. It's like, oh, I don't need passing. It's like, yes, you do. You're getting every rebound and doing fast breaks. Not all the time, but very often. But let's just see how many we need to get it up there. So here we go. 2. With 2 cap breakers, we get it up to a 76. So that's perfect right there. So 12 cap breakers is what it's going to take to make this an elite center. Well, actually, we'll go with 14. Let's just say 14. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm not going to get that. Well, let's do the numbers. I've done the numbers. You get 1 cap breaker from the season, right? You can get 1 definitely from the lifetime achievements when you get to 100. That's 2. You get 2 more from your specialization. That's 4. Then you get another 4 from the crew. That's 8. Okay, follow me so far. Then when you get to rookie 5, that's 9. Guaranteed. And then most likely, if you're playing with a serious build like that, you'll get another one. That's 10. So you pretty much have enough to get 99 block, 99 rebound. But again, I would put my pass up to a 76 at minimum, which would take 2 cap breakers. So I would not put my block up yet. I would use my 5 cap breakers for rebound, then another 2 for pass, and then other 3 in here, and then keep on working on it. You said your pass at 65 feels good. Absolutely possible. You can have a 25 pass. You can go into a lot of modes where casual people play. And they're not masters at intercepting, but there's no way if we went and brought these builds out that I just showed you, the clamp thief or the defensive, what is he? Where is it? Not in here, but the defensive demon. If I had brought those guys against you, I'm stealing every pass you do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference in a high level scenario. It's a different world. But yeah, so that's what you want to do, you know, and you gotta like look into the build. I could do something very cool. Yeah, if y'all want to see I could remake this exact build, I'm gonna do it right now. You're gonna see how I tweak this. So we want more passing. Right? We don't have all the pass we need. It's looking bad. It's not good. Okay, so let's go back to this build. Top threat enforcer. Right. I'm gonna remake it right now. Don't take long. All I do is I delete it, go into the builder. I can edit the one that I made. And now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna drop down. Oh no, I'm not. We're gonna drop down. Okay. Oh no. What's going on? The build is burning out. I can't lower this? Oh, I could. What is it? 81. I'm gonna try a trick here. Probably won't work, but we'll try it anyways. Hold on a second. We need it at 92. $91. Here, I got more badges. I mean, there you go. That's all I needed. We're good. We're good. Now, here's the problem. Just ruined the standing duck. I want it at a 90. I'm going to put this up. Oh, look. Taking off the 2 strengths, which I didn't need, puts me at where I need to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so wait, did I get this right? This isn't the build either, by the way. I would actually want my vertical at an 85, so I got to remake this one. But this is the idea. We got it now. Now we're better than ever, actually. Oh, yeah. So the same exact build. One quick tweak on the strength from a 93 to a 91. Still get all the badges I wanted. I just lost 2 attributes from strength, which can be useful, but it's not absolutely a must.
I need you to be honest.
91 is pretty damn good for a center.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city.
All right, so check it out.
Hey.
Same build. Just gonna go to the cap breakers. I want to put my free throws up. I need 2 of those to get to at least 65 at 70s. Pretty much easy to shoot. I don't need anything there. So I'm gonna get 5 cap breakers. I'm just gonna have a 99 block. I don't even need the 99 block, to be honest. I feel like 93 is more than enough. But yeah, it's a solid build. Here we go. Yeah, we're good. This would be a build competitively, not everything you dream of, but it's there. And a perfect example, I don't know if Cloudy's online right now. Let's go look at his build. So I was originally gonna help him make a competitive build, but he's like, nah, he just want to have fun, basically. So he has a 89 midi and a 89 3-pointer, which is exaggerated for a 7-footer. But this is what people do when they want to make a fun build to just shoot around. Like, he could literally do fades from half court. That's what this build is. That build has more shooting than all of my builds, basically. Only got one build at a 99, which is the main point guard build. But this build got higher shooting than my other 2 point guards. I literally have 3 point guards that I have at 99 overall, and only one of them has more shooting than Cloudy does. And this is called, I want to have fun in the game. I'm not trying to be competitive, because as a 7-foot center, he only has an 88 rebound, right? His strength is decent, but that's because I was telling him, yo, you gotta have strength because you can't box people out if you have it. But he has a rebound issue. You know what I mean? And then his blocks is only at an 88. If he had a 93, like I always say, 93 is the best from last year. This game is similar to last year on a lot of attributes. 93 is stronger this year because the contest system. And I would have an 89 period. The difference between his build, if we like really put them side by side, which I should, let me actually put it side by side. We're gonna do the comparison, right? This is actually cool. I just gave me a thought about making a video about. Y'all want to see me make a video live? Make a video live, right? The difference between a competitive build and I want to have fun build. Pretty much the same idea, but executed poorly for competitive side. An elite player versus this build will just out rebound them, and their defense, you know, is good. Let's actually do this. We're about to make a video. Here we go. This is cool. We get to do a fun little something. Let me put this build up. I'm gonna do it. Trying to get the build screen. Hold on a second. Making a check this. All right, so this is the build. Let me drink some powder proof. All right, so we're gonna make a build guide. Actually, hold on. How can I don't think I could side by side. I don't think it'll look good side by side. Maybe it will, actually. Let me tweak this. Do you find competitive builds fun? I would say yes. Here's the thing. You got to be wanting to win. If you are playing on your so-called fun build with a 99 driving dunk, with a 99 3 in midi, and it has no defense, and you can have a lot of fun, more power to you, man. Do that. You know what I mean? But I can guarantee that you losing 50 games in a row playing with casuals and winning like two games out of 50 I know what it's like. I play with randoms as well. And if you play with friends, you're a part of why you lose. You know what I mean? So it's okay to make those builds. I make those builds every year. Every build I make is for me, most of them, unless I'm playing in a tournament. So like I said, this year I only made one competitive build. The rest of my builds. All right, let's before I do this video, I'm going to show you my builds. The first build I made is for me. It's to have fun. This was day one. The game came out and I wanted to go out there and get crazy. Made a 6-8. Could play competitively and it could win a lot, but it's going to have a 93 dunk when I put 2 cap breakers on it. Right? And then it has 92 shooting, so be able to shoot very well for threes. And then dribbling, I wanted to make sure I can lock in, so I have the right amount of dribbles for the Zach LaVine dribble style and good dribbles unlocked. Decent passing, amazing defense, to be honest. This is like a very good threshold for a 6'8". Okay rebounds for I can help once in a while. And then my physicals are pretty balanced. This is a balanced setup. But if I remade this exact build right now and put what like you're thinking, like, hey, let me just do a competitive version, I would tweak it a lot. I might put a higher 3-point mid-range and lower the 3. And then I would lower my dunks, or maybe just go to 93 there. Higher my passing, and then put this at an 85 instead of an 86. Then I would put this at an 80, but that would sacrifice some defense. I will have to probably lower my steals, and I would have to lower my rebounds. Take off rebounds completely. If I'm gonna be the main point guard on my team, I don't need no rebounds. My center is gonna do that. So then I can't take this out to 2s and 3s the way I could do right now. This build can go in any mode and contribute, but it's not like, oh, the top tier competitive one. Not a lockdown. It's not a main shooting guard. It's not a point guard. Like officially, if I was to be like, all right, well, I could make it one. I have fun with it and I can be good enough, but I would rather tweak it. Then I made the second build, which was a lockdown, but I didn't want it to be a lockdown, so I used the cap breaker tricks. I spent a lot of time making this build until I got contact dunks and dribbling to be a point guard. It's supposed to be a small forward lockdown for competitive, but I turned it, and we talked about this already. I gave it 79 driving dunks so that with cap breakers, it turns into an 89, and I got contact dunks. But I didn't need that. Then a 72 to be able to get the rise up badge very high, so I can dunk very well. All of this doesn't have to be here if I'm a lockdown. I should lower this and use it more on defense, but I did that. Then my speed and all this is specifically to be able to have all those animations that I told you about. My passing could go higher if I'm gonna be a true point guard, because that's what I turned this into. But it's gonna have a 99 perimeter and a 92 agility. Like I told you, the best in the game for lockdowns is that right there, because that means you have all legend defensive badges basically without using a max plus 1 or 2, just naturally off the game. But once I put 5 cap breakers on here, which I could have done with the ones I had, but I put it on dribbles because I'm selfish and I want to have fun, right? Like you're saying. But if I put that all right here, I would have just had a 99 perimeter already off rip and become a lockdown for real. But I didn't do that. I also sacrificed my blocks, which I told you a 78 is the greatest threshold. I have my 6'8" who has a 78 and it get all types of blocks. This can get a lot of blocks too, but it's because I have faster speed and I can keep up and I'll block more people by running towards them, running around, and having the agility. But once I buff these two up later, it's even crazier build. And then that's the build. But this is a point guard / lockdown, and it's gonna have contact dunk because I'm selfish. I want to have fun, just like you're saying. So you're actually exactly what I'm saying. There. All right, so now we're gonna make a video. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. We're gonna make this video right now. I'm gonna kind of go through all of it in detail and kind of share some thoughts and lock in, man. We're gonna record this real quick. Here we go. Thank you for bringing that topic up because I'm gonna use that as a big point in my video. Check this out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NBA 2K26. Today's video is how to have fun or how to be competitive. There's a conversation going on in my live streams about builds, and I make a ton of them for leagues, and I send them in and submit them so that the players can kind of evaluate and see what's the best out there, test them out for themselves, and we kind of build this big pool of information. And this year, I've gotten the chance to make 3 of the best builds, in my opinion: the 6'8", the 6'8" all-around build, the 6'6" lockdown build, and the power forward monster. Those are the 3 ones that I specialized in so far. I'm very excited about the community using them. Today, I want to kind of break down builds and take it to another level to help you understand why it's important to note what you're doing and what you're not doing. In the background, you're looking at me playing on my lockdown build. I know that sounds crazy because I'm over here breaking ankles and doing all types of offensive things. It's because I didn't just make a competitive build. I said to myself, I want to have fun. I want to be the point guard, and I want to kind of cook people up as well as be a lockdown. So my attributes have most of the lockdown things. The only thing I did was manipulate the cap breakers to be able to get contact dunks and dribble like a point guard. So that's why you see I'm able to break ankles and I'm able to do fun stuff, good times. But to me, defense is more fun. I get more excited about it. That's why you're seeing a lot of blocks, but you can also see these dribbles where I cross people up, make it happen. And this is before I get the cap breakers and finish this build off. So today, let's dive in. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you rock with me, it's free, it's easy, and I appreciate it. Here we go. First things first that I want to talk about is, yes, make the build that you want. Don't listen to me. As I always say on my videos, I don't have the answers. What you want to play and how you want to play is your choice. Now, if you're looking to join a pro-am team, a league, if you're looking for somebody to pick you up, if they look at your build, they'll say, nah, I don't want to play with that guy. Because guess what? You suck. I'm sorry, not you, but your build sucks, which means that you're basically not going to be useful for the team. Okay. You have no defense, so there's no reason to have you. And then if you have a lot of offense, maybe it can be useful, but that means they got to surround their whole team on you. A lot of times you guys make offensive builds that are useless. So it's one of those things where, sure, your 99 dunk is fun for you, but it's not going to help a team win. And it's really not going to be the main focus on any team's championship level. And if it is, that's a surprise, but hey. With that being said, I want to show you me making fun builds for myself to enjoy, and then also the competitive versions and why it's important to know the difference. And then also, maybe if you make more than one build, make one that's all out fun. I don't care what you put on it, 99 dunk, 99 3, go for it. You're gonna have a good time. And then make a true competitive build that's going to help you play with others and win games. And somebody in my stream was saying, you think it's fun when you make competitive builds? And they're kind of questioning, is it any fun to play with a build like that? The truth is, yes, it's fun to play in an organized matches with some people that are cool. They don't have to be your best friends, but you could be cool with them and end up winning big time. And so, for example, I'm going to go and put on my 6'2" build, which is a competitive build. I went and played this event with a family member who doesn't play 2K full time or anything, just regular casual person. And then some of my viewers. and we went out here and went on like a 20 game winning streak before the event ended. It was a fun night. But this build is 6'2". I'm getting blocks, steals, and it doesn't have a lot of defense on it because it's the main offensive monster. We're going to talk about the builds, but I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of like, sure, if you want to go have fun, just make a fun build. Put on competitive builds and still be reliable. Okay. And so we're going to go through it step by step, showing you different versions of the builds and going. Okay. Lock in. Here we go. So first things first, I want to talk about lockdowns because there's definitely different versions that you can make. It's a choice. You have to, decide what type of player you want to be, and there's no wrong answer on how you feel and what you feel is best. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this guy right here, and I want to showcase the differences between this build and my build. Okay, this is the competitive version that you might think, oh, I can't have fun with that. Does it have contact dunks? It does have 72 to get rise up and do standing dunks because it's going to cut from the corner and automatically dunk. It's going to, get a fast break after a steal and get an automatic dunk. Easy. Those are the times it dunks. So it doesn't need to be trying to dunk on people and all that. But shooting wise, it has an 83, which gives it limitless range. And set shot specialist is going to be on silver. You can max plus 2 to Hall of Fame. The passing is good. You don't need any dribblings, but it's pretty high because of your speed. You're very fast. Now, the main thing with this build at 6'6" is you're going to have a 99 perimeter and a 92 agility, which gives you all of the defensive badges. When I say all of the defensive badges, talking about challenger, on ball, menace, the main two, those are the main two, and pick dodger on legend without using max plus ones or twos. Then you can use your max plus ones and twos on glove because glove is on gold and so is interceptors. So you're going to be able to buff those up through the max plus ones and twos and have those ready to go. And that means every badge or on ball, like guarding the actual point guard, which is your job, you'll be locking them up and you'll be so scary. Then on top of that, you're going to have your high vertical and you're going to get high fly denier to block them very easily. On top of that, you'll have paint patroller high as well. You'll be able to be good to go. These are the type of things that will make you very deadly out. Plus you have speed to keep up with them. Once in a while, you'll get a rebound and you can lock it in. But this is the build. And this somebody would say, that's not a fun build. It's not viable for me. I don't want it. Well, guess what? I also feel the same. I know that this is for somebody who wants to win a championship in a league, in a tournament. And that's cool. But you can also do a variation, which is what I do with some of my builds. Not all the time, because sometimes I'll just make a competitive build, not worry about just having fun factors. So this is the same exact build with minor tweaks. Okay. The tweaks are, I dropped a little bit on a few little attributes to give myself a 79 driving dunk. At the cap breakers, 5 of them, I will have contact dunks at an 89 and all the best animations. So that's going to let me get crazy cool, fun clips while being competitive. So I can ISO with this build if I need to. This is a point guard instead of a small forward. And as you can see, the dribbles is at 75 to get Zach LaVine and all the good stuff. Not going to go deep down a rabbit hole, but this is just big conversation about understanding the difference. So I tweaked it to be able to be a lockdown for the team, but I can keep the point guard. And if you don't believe me, I just showed you guys the clips of that lockdown. So I don't think I'm making that story up. I think pretty much common sense that this can be a viable build for you. Now we're going to do the same conversation again. I want to kind of showcase a whole nother thought process in this setup. Okay, so this is for a center. And I actually haven't put this specific build on the channel, but I want to show you a competitive version of a center. You need a 90 driving dunk, a standing dunk to be able to get rise up and you're going to have it at a high clip on gold. You're going to just get dunks. Anytime you get a rebound, you're getting a dunk. Anytime they kick you the ball in the paint, you're getting a dunk. Know how to trigger it. 78 is all you need for set shot specialist on silver, which gives you that on Hall of Fame with max +2. You have a 76 pass to be able to get break starter, which I could showcase right here on silver, and visionary, which are the most important badges for a center to get those crisp passes as they get a rebound. Then too many stats to go over, but the interior defense and blocks, you're going to have a 99 block. You're going to have basically defense on legend badges for defense. And the same thing with rebounds, a 99 rebound. Going to give you all the rebounds that you need, plus a 91 strength. You're going to box everybody out. And what's cool is a lot of centers don't do this, but an 83 vertical is going to give you way better defense. So your high flyer denier, your pogo, you're going to get that all the way up there. And honestly, I could remake this build to give it an 85 and go even harder, because that's going to unlock even more stuff for you. But this is the build, and a lot of people would probably want contact dunks on their center. They're going to want some dribbling. The shooting is too low for that center build. This is what most kids will say. And this is where you are on the channel, most likely just like this person who went to make their first build of 2K. Again, another center. This is what they made. They made a 7-foot shooting guard, basically. And this is not to make fun of them. Again, this is a fun build. They've been amazing. They've been playing very well on this build. They have actually performed better than what the build is. I think that they're better than their build. And this happens a lot. A lot of you guys are better than the build that you make. And you're just putting on weaker builds and performing less efficiently and effectively. And that's a problem. And you got to work on that game by having a better build that's more effective. So they have the 90 standing dunk, right? They have the strength, but their rebounds, their blocks is low. And on top of that, their shooting is too high. For a center, he's not going to have the ball 99% of the time. He's not ISOing people to be able to have all of these attributes. For example, the mid-range, most likely not going to shoot a lot of mid-ranges. And you need one or the other to be high to be able to get the right badges. You don't need both of them, especially for a center. His job is to spot up, hit the shot, roll to the basket, get a dunk. And so the difference, like I said, I'm not criticizing this build as in it was a bad build or whatever, but the point of I'm sharing is that he could have said, hey, I want to compete, not just have a 89 midi and 3, because maybe one of those would have been great, but both was unnecessary. So for example, that they can drop that, put up their defense to be able to have better rebounds, better blocks, better interior. That's the difference in the builds. Look at them, they're close to the same. If you notice something as we go and kind of like do a little semi comparison here, they're close to the same. The only difference is they put up their dribbles, they put up their shooting to the max. They wanted to be a point guard, they wanted to be a shooting guard or something. I don't know what they were thinking, but that's where their brain is. And so they have a good shooting guard build that's a 7-footer. That's the difference. Now, the real one that people will say is competitive and not fun, because competitive builds are not fun. Winning isn't fun. This one doesn't have dribbles. This one doesn't have high threes or mid ranges. Oh my God, that build is whack compared to the other build where you're going to have way more dribbling and way more shooting. Now, there's nothing wrong with those builds. Both of them can be useful and have fun on both of them, in my opinion. And personally, I have more fun on effective builds that can do their job completely and destroy people in their position. If I play point guard, I want to have a lot of assists and a lot of points to help my team. I'm going to create shots, and I'm going to also basically make points. So at all times, great passing, great. And if I'm a lockdown, I want to be able to shut down whoever is their point guard, stop the pick and roll, win the game. Right? If I'm a center, I need to be able to out rebound the other center, contest every single shot, space the floor to hit some open shots, set some picks to create opportunities for the team. Those are my roles. It is not to have crazy dribbles. It's not to do contact dunks. You know, you can have it if you want, but it's more for fun than it is to compete. Those are the only examples I want to use today and share about like understanding your role as a player. And when you make your build, like I said, want to just make a fun fool around build. I do it all the time. If you guys haven't noticed, a lot of my builds when I'm just playing casually all have dunk. I want contact dunks at an 89 or higher just because it's fun. And then because some of the animations that I love are at 89 and I can have it higher. Then if I'm playing competitively, I don't care about that at all. You can give me a 55 drive and dunk and I'm perfectly happy. And I have those builds and I played on those builds for years. And when we play in tournaments, I put on the exact pieces that I need. And I'm not over exaggerating on just foolery. And that's the difference. And so I say all that to say, you know, this is a deep topic about like what is fun and what is good. You're paying money for the game and you have to pay money for the build basically for VC. So I would recommend to take your time and just have a fun build with the cap breakers. Make a build that can be competitive, have some defense, have some offense, but also let the cap breakers complement it. Because I made my first build, I didn't know about cap breakers yet. And it's cool, but if I remade it, it would be twice as cool. And that's my biggest recommendation. Because you can take something that's decent and make it right. And that's where, you know, I'm not promoting myself too much. I kind of am. I'm going to show you guys one more time my lockdown point guard. It's supposed to be a lockdown that I created it on the point guard position because I wanted to guard the point guard. I just thought about playing in the random rec. And I said, you know what? I'm going to guard ball. I'm going to make a point guard. So I have a point guard with lockdown abilities, but then I put some dribbles with my cap breakers, and then I'm going to put 5 cap breakers later on in the year to make it do dunks. And this is going to be my very fun but competitive build when I feel like not being too serious. But in reality, like I said before, I would drop this down to win games at a 65 drive and dunk, and then maybe boost up my speed or my blocks, whatever I want to boost up, and have a stronger build to win more games consistently. Okay. Only thing this build is lacking is a little passing and faster speed, which I'm going to use my cap breakers for that. And I already have 10 pretty much guaranteed through once I finish the crew and one more rep, which I'm at 62 right now. I'll get a cap breaker. So, you know, in a month, I'll have even more cap breakers, 3 more cap breakers, start of 5. But that being said, I made the fun version instead of the competitive version. I do have my competitive build for a point guard position when I do play in the tournaments. And this is what I recommend. You know, make a fun build, have fun in the game, do what you came to do, but also think about your second build being competitive and having very good stats to compete. You're going to be the point guard. You need those high 3-pointers. You need the high passing and dribbling. If you're a guard, shooting guard, you want to have really good shooting, decent, you know, defense and stuff like that to contribute. Then if you're a lockdown, you just want to put everything on defense and then have enough to stand and shoot with a 78. And then same thing with a power forward. I didn't show it on this video. I think I got it on the channel. Check that out. And you're good to go from there. These are the kind of things that you want to build to go forward, to lock in for basically. Okay. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of have a conversation and give you guys my thoughts on the competitive scene versus having fun builds. I help out the leagues and I do all of the testing for builds and kind of create the best ones. But as I said, I always make my contact dunking fun playstyle. You're looking at my 6'8". This is my original build, day one. This is the first 2 days of the game coming out, and I'm cooking people up with it. Have a good time playing on this build. It has good blocks, rebounds. It does a little bit of everything. I showcase that build, but it's a fun playstyle. It's not necessarily the most competitive that it's going to compete at the highest level. I can have other builds that perform better as a point guard. That's the deal. That's the video, and hopefully it's helpful, informative, and you guys enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment to show me some love and show YouTube that we want to keep it going with it. Okay? Other than that, I appreciate y'all time, y'all energy. See you on the next one. There's some really deep dives that I got into when it comes to defense and dribbling on the channel. Check those out. See you later. Everybody watching, I'm not done with the stream. I was recording a video. Literally just recorded a 20-minute video. So that's what you were listening to, me break down a whole video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just gave me a dope video. It's a dope video. It's a good topic, you know? So let me read what you were saying. Very interesting, very understandable. Try to be competitive, but the pressure was too much. Yeah, dude. First of all, that's a part of why I don't play full time. It's just like your whole life, your check is in this video game. So you're at the mercy of a patch. You know what I mean? Like 7.4s right now. We're at the mercy. We're at the mercy of a patch. We're literally at the mercy of a patch. Until they patch 7.4s, they're just gonna run the game and ruin. I went into the starting 5 3 times, right? And each time was a 7-4 just standing at the 3, shooting over me. And I haven't made a center yet. I had like I think it was 6'8", maybe my first build, or 6'6" or something. I don't know which one it was, but I'm there jumping. He was still hit shots, and I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. It felt like he was on a Zen, by the way. No accusations here, but it was kind of toxic, and I was just like, man, is this the game? And my thing is, it's funny you bringing up like, is competitive fun? Well, I think cheesy people like that is not fun. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't doing any skill things other than standing at the 3 shooting over the AI or shooting over me, which I came and helped out trying to guard him. And they put out the patch today, but the patch wasn't directly for 7.4s. It was just to help contest a little better. Yep. So that whole pressure, the truth is the pressure is immense sometimes. But if you're talking like us going into a tournament, everybody pays $20, right? Like 5 players play $20 to get in a tournament, and you have a chance to win $10,000. All you got to do is play on Saturday and Sunday. You're going to play for 3 hours. It's not a lot of time. You're going to play a bunch of games in those times. You want to beat all the teams to get to the finals. And let's just say it's a mini tournament, and it's one of those that's, you know, a couple of teams, and it's like you're going to win $500. Everybody chips in $10 each, and you can win $500. But now we all put the money in, we all come out with our competitive builds, and we end up winning $500 for a game that we play for fun. There's really not a lot of pressure there. It's more just like, hey, you made a good build that's capable of playing at the highest level. That's the difference. See what I'm saying? And so if you play like that, it won't be a big deal. Now, the other people who are playing for money, they're playing for 100K, 200K a year in tournaments and leagues. That's how they make their money. That's a different breed. That's like, it's a whole nother level. You feel me? But if you get good enough, you're good. Feel me? But yeah, those are the type of things you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself. Like, for example, I'm going to play Pro-Am with some family members, and I just want them to have a good time. I don't want them to feel like I'm pressuring them, but I want them to just come out and play competitively and be competitive. But also, like I said, the build that you saw, the one that we have on the channel, is the one that they made that I don't agree with. It's not a competitive build. It could compete, but it's gonna lack a lot. At the power forward position, it can be okay, but it really doesn't have no good defense, so it can't even help on the pick and roll the way a real power forward would have. Hold on a second. I'm typing this. So yeah, so those are the type of things that you got to think about. There's a lot of variables. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I probably should go to bed now. I thought I was done. You done or you finished? Alright. Okay. Send me back. But anyways, yeah, so that's the deal, man. That's a good topic. I think we got into a bunch of stuff. We showcased a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of variations, things, small tweaks, man, small tweaks. Yeah, I was supposed to play some video games today. Now I can't even play. Y'all just killed the whole night. I was about to play The Division. Spent the whole night doing. Hold on, let's see here. So this is the lockdown. Yeah, lockdown. Here. Yep. Lockdown. This is the one right here. This is the one I would make if I'm playing like full-time lockdown on a tournament. This right here. Your cap breakers, you put 5 on perimeter, and you're good to go. You literally don't have to do anything else if you don't want on the build. That's kind of crazy about it. This is just a straightforward build, like for competitive. Put those there, and if you want to get more higher steel, here's the thing what I say about this. You could get a 96 steel and you're gonna get legend badges, but you could also just be, like I said, silly and start putting more drive and dunk on people. Thing is, smart players don't need to try to dunk on people. They're just gonna get past them and get easy dunks. Just fun, challenging, get dunked. And like I said, man, y'all watch my highlights. I'm always dunking. I'm the first one to be toxic. Let's put it on the highlight reel. Look, most of these are like just dunks, on purpose dunking on. Right? You'll see, like if you watch these highlights, you'll see like, yo, right there. See, I'm purposely dunking on. Practicing. This is the first day of the game. Wow. First week. Practicing how to contact dunk on. It's fun. It's a big challenge to learn how to contact dunk on. I do it 1,000 times. Look, I'm breaking angles. This is the first week of the game coming out. called fun. But competitive scene, I'm not gonna just try to dunk on. Look at this. I should never have tried to dunk this on this guy. He's definitely got the best position. Look, I don't even got a good meter. Look how small my meter is. I still get that off. How much I love contact dunking. Is it necessary? Not really. That's just people wilding. Look, break his ankles. Just trying to prove a point about that. Look, cooking him. Dang. Trust me, I get it. Ooh, saucy. Yeah. Blocks. Look, another concept. Come on, man. Come on, man. Cooking out here. Right there's crazy. Right on his head. Come on, baby. Ah. Another contact dunk. I'm just toxic. That's a perfectly timed dunk. Anyway, I'll get the point. But if you make a build like this, you're going to be a world champion for a lockdown. Like powerful. What is it? Anyways, yeah, man, I like having fun with it. I've been helping out with this stuff for a long time. We work on efficiency. It's the same thing, another concept that I think people hate on. I always say too is like, yo, after a while, like y'all making me pick and roll all game. Let me do some damn ISO. I love ISOing, but pick and roll is so effective. It's kind of why all the professional leagues use it. Here goes the one that we were talking about. I think this is the real one, right? Yeah, this is the one that we just made right here. Wait, this isn't it. Oh, this is the power forward version. This is crazy. You got the lockdown, then you got this. Those two together are going to guard the pick and roll. The center is going to be in the corner guarding the lockdown defense. So the center doesn't guard on ball at all, ever. He doesn't help out on the pick and roll. He's in the corner guarding somebody else. This power forward with the other lockdown that you just saw are together with this amazing defense, and they're shutting down the pick and roll. This is crazy. Yeah, that's what y'all gotta understand. This is fun. This is like, yo, the best defense setup. Nobody can mess with you. That's what makes it fun. And sure, it doesn't have crazy contact dunks or stand-in dunks. It's gonna be popping off with the shots, and if it cuts to the basket, it has everything it needs. That's it. That's the build, man. The build. I'm gonna make this build. Probably not right now. Again, like I said, I have my 3 builds already. But this will probably be the next build I make. Because this is like, yo, you're gonna be the power forward for 5-on-5. And if you're playing 3s or 2s, you could be the center. You know, it's not the best center, but it's still capable. This is the general senses of the build. And the way it works is it's going to have Legend, High Flyer Denier, right? Legend, Paint Patroller. Going to have Legend, Interceptor. Then it's going to have Legend, Challenger. And I could put my max plus 1s and 2s on those, because he's gonna have cap breakers that I'm gonna put on it, and then I'm gonna also put the Legend. I should make this right now to show y'all, man. I just want to make it just to show it off. Yeah, this is the one. It's amazing. Let's go and make it real quick, even though I already have it like on the on there somewhere. I did this build the first week of the game, but I didn't officially upgrade it because I wanted to have my 6'8" first. Then I made my lockdown point guard, and then I made my competitive guard. But this right here, so you see the 88, it's actually going to go up higher, right? We're going to have that at 92 perimeter, which gives it what's it called, challenger. Going to end up on legend, challenger, and all the defensive badges. You can use your max plus 2s, take them to the next level. End of the day, this is crazy. Challenger is going to go up Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, gold, and then you use a max plus 2. Good. You can do that for Pick Dodger or On Ball Menace, whichever one. Personally, Pick Dodger and Challenger for power forward, all you need as far as the on ball defense. But yeah, that's the setup. I don't got, the build is crazy. You gonna see. And there's already players playing with it. There's a lot of leagues and stuff that's putting these their run. I didn't even play a video game today, man. I was fucking with you. But that's the rundown. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go to bed. Getting late. Appreciate y'all time, y'all energy, man. Good. Getting late. Somebody text me. Text him back. But yeah, we'll get into some more runs. I appreciate y'all time, y'all energy. I hope y'all have fun with this. I should have just titled it like making builds. Competitive versus fun. All these 3 builds are fun. And 2 of them can be in the competitive scene. All of them can be in the competitive scene, but I don't. Like, for example, the 6'8", if I remade it, I would redo it to take advantage of cap breakers because I didn't know about the cap. As a high standing dunk, contact dunk at 93, I would tweak something to make it even crazier. Would probably lower the dribbling and then use cap breakers to get it up to 86, which I did that already. Then I would put my pass accuracy faster. And I would have to try to lower my rebounds because on a 5-on-5, your point guard doesn't have to get rebounds. Not his job. He basically never has to. So that would be what I would do. There's a couple other tweaks in here, but yeah. Hey. What I got next, my build. Can't bring it. Hey, but it was a fun stream talking about this. Gave me a dope. All it in. All right, man. I'm out of here, guys. Early, but I'm gonna try to rest. Appreciate y'all time, y'all energy. Tomorrow, maybe I'll actually play the game. Just like real chill today. Then Wednesday, definitely playing 2K. Been wanting to play The Division. Assassin's Creed, so maybe tomorrow.